What is going on, Cheesepuffs? It's your pal Cheeto here, and welcome back to Chillen with Cheeto. I hope you guys got your favorite drinks and your favorite snacks, because we are going to chill for a bit. Today, I've actually wanted to share one of my favorite consoles from my youth, and it's gonna be awesome. I'll tell you that, because I have some memories that I've had with the games and the console itself. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, take this thumb and hit that like button, share it with a friend, and make sure to subscribe for more cheetoriffic content. So without further ado, we're gonna chill with Cheeto today. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, a long time ago, when I was 8 years old. It was Christmas Eve, it was cold, it was dark, and we decided to open presents because normally that's what we do on Christmas Eve. We open presents and then we go visit with family on Christmas Day. And one thing that I was very happy to receive was this console right here, and it is the N64. This was Christmas in 2000, so I was a young Cheeto, around 8 years old. 8 years old, and I would say this is like the first console I've ever gotten, and it still works. 20 plus years, still works. Unfortunately, the reset button does not work for some reason, but it is pretty cool. I've had this for 20 plus years. It never gave out on me. I literally remember that there were times where I had some games that would save because I didn't have a memory card and stuff like that. So most of the time I would leave this thing on while I was at school. So for 8 hours this thing was on, and I come back and I would just keep playing and playing. And thinking about it nowadays, I kind of regret it because I left this thing on while I was at school. But it's all good now. I love you. Okay. The thing is that I liked about the console was that it was my first console, and of course I was Team Nintendo at the time. This was in 2000. So I think it's pretty awesome for me that I was able to have that console, my first ever console as a kid. Now let's get to the games. Okay, so here we are at the games. Now for Christmas, I received 2 games. It is A Bug's Life, which is a okay game. I was able to play maybe like a few levels. I kind of got bored of it, and then for some reason I plugged in an old memory card for some reason, and it gave me like all the levels. I don't know, but this game is pretty fun, but maybe for like an hour maybe. And then I received Banjo Kazooie. I know it's messed up, but it's an awesome game, and I'm really glad I beat it. The gameplay is cool. The characters are awesome, and the visuals are pretty great too, which is pretty sweet. So, but yeah, this is Banjo Kazooie, and I was really happy that I was able to beat this game. Now this one, unfortunately, I did not get on Christmas Eve. I got this on Christmas Day when I went next door to my grandma's house for their Christmas, and I was able to get the one and the only Super Mario 64, baby. Now this game I played a lot as a kid. I would say the only downfall about this, about Christmas Day, was that I couldn't play it when I got home. Maybe I did, I don't know, it was a long time ago, but I remember beating this game, and I was like, oh my god, I beat you, Mario 64. It's pretty cool. Everything from Banjo Kazooie is just great. I mean, like the levels are fantastic. I mean, some of the levels were a little bad, like to be forever to beat them, but I'll never forget the first level. It just blew me away. Okay, so now the next game is like one of my all-time favorites. It actually has a good story behind it, kind of a sad story, but it ends up being good in the end. I ended up getting The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now the thing is about this one was that I had the gray version of this card, and so I lost it. I think I lost it at a friend's house one year, and I guess he never acknowledged it, but it's okay. But then I told my mom, is there some way we could track track this game down, at least like buy it for me, and one of her coworkers got this for me, and I found out that this is worth more than the gray cartridge, which is pretty sweet, and I'm so glad to have this in my collection. But story time. So the first time I got The Legend of Zelda, I think my mom rented it for me, and because I didn't have the game at the time. And I remember I put this in and I played as adult Link right away. And I ended up going to Ganon's castle, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was maybe like 10 minutes, 20 minutes in, and I just got so scared. I ran to my mom and I said, "You gotta take this game back. I don't want to play it no more." And I'm glad that she didn't do it, because I played it the next day as young Link, and I just fell in love with it. It was great. I mean, what can you say about Legend of Zelda? It's awesome, and they're still going on today. I'm still a Mario and a Zelda fan. I recently downloaded A Link to the Past for the Wii U. I know the Wii Switch is already out, and I loved it. But this game it just feels good. Like when you play it, the nostalgia comes back, and this was 1998. You know, I was, good Lord, the late 90s. But this game it brings a lot of memories back. It's just like you just want to pick up your sword and shield and just go out for an adventure. It's awesome. Okay, so the next game that I've had, and I'm pretty sure everybody has it, it's WWF Wrestlemania 2000. This game, just like Zelda, I played it frequently. I was a big fan of wrestling WWE. I didn't get to see WWF as much, but I would say from 2003 up to 2020, that's kind of when it started dying for me. It's just amazing. Even the road to WrestleMania is pretty cool, and it gets difficult as you keep going, to the point where I was lucky enough to win, but most of the time I lost. I don't know exactly what the career was, but let's just say I lost like 3 times. And the cage matches, oh my gosh, normally I would lose at them. Like, it was bad, but then I realized you just gotta keep pressing buttons until you get out of the cage, and then you can customize your own belts and create your own superstar. It was great. It was great for me being a young Cheeto playing this game, and then I was able to enjoy it more. And especially my cousin, like the Big Cheese and cousin Matt would come over, and we would play this. And WWF No Mercy. Speaking of WWF No Mercy, and right here, WWF No Mercy. Now this is a game also I played during my wrestling watching career. The thing that I liked about it was the ladder matches. It was pretty cool. Just going up that ladder and trying to get the title belt while your friends, or just a random computer just knocks you off your butt. In the steel cage matches, you didn't even have to get up on top of the cage like the previous game, but you pretty much could win by pinfall, submission, or knockout. And creating your superstar was also pretty cool. And my favorite was the story mode, depending on the championship belt, and whether you win or lose or draw, the story continued. And the thing is, I kept winning so much that I just kept seeing the same ones over and over. So eventually I had to lose, and I did not like losing at all. Oh my god. But it was the only way to advance to the story. This game is pretty sweet. You should definitely add this to your collection if you are a wrestling fan. Okay. So we're literally almost done with the games here. I have like a whole lot. I got maybe like 50 plus. So now I got a few games that I want to show y'all guys. So the following games are the games that my mom rented for me as a kid. Usually after work on a Friday. Most of the time she would give me these games and I played them frequently. But we are gonna go with them right now. The first one is Pokemon Snap. Now, at the time, I was at the time when Pokemon was coming out. I think it was like 1998. I think, but it wasn't until like maybe like 2000, 2001 when I got into the craze. Pokemon Blue was my first Game Boy game. Pokemon related, and then it became the Gold. But being a Pokemon fan back in those days, taking pictures of Pokemon, even Pikachu on a surfboard, it was pretty cool. And just taking those pictures of those cute little Pokemon, and it was so much fun. I spent hours and hours, and I think this was one of the games I left on when I was at school. But yeah, Pokemon Snap, it's awesome. I would definitely recommend it for any Pokemon video game collector or anything Pokemon related, really. And then the last game is Diddy Kong Racing. Now for me, being a Team Nintendo, it's pretty cool because like Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, you name it. So when I played this game for the first time, because of Donkey Kong, I fell in love with this game. I pretty much won like most of the races. I think I did a little bit of story mode, but I didn't really like finish it. I think I did maybe like the first boss, and that was it. And the soundtrack, especially like the winter levels, and even like the first level, like the first track. And the cast of characters, I mostly played as Diddy, but if not, I think I went with Tip Top. I think that was his name, or the Tiger. I can't think of his name, but yeah, Diddy Kong Racing, it is pretty cool, and I was really glad to get this in very good condition. So yeah, those are all the games. Like I said, I got like maybe like 50 plus in the game room. Hopefully, I'll show it to y'all soon. But these games is what, and the console itself is what helped me develop as a gamer. And I don't know what would happen if I didn't have the N64 as a present. If not, I'd probably play in the NES. But it wasn't until like very later on when I started discovering PlayStation 2. PlayStation. That's going to be hopefully in the next episode. But yes, this is the N64. I had this since I was 8 years old in 2000, in Christmas in 2000. And it brought a lot of memories to me, especially the memories that I shared in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed chilling with Cheeto today, because I know I had fun chilling with y'all guys. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite N64 game growing up? These are all my favorites, but if I had to pick one, I would have to say probably Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Or Super Mario 64. Oh my god, I'm going to have to choose. No, I'm going to say Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Alright guys, I'm going to end this right here. If you like this video, please take this cup of coffee and drink it on me. Also share it with a friend and make sure to subscribe. And speaking of videos, I will be seeing y'all guys in the next video. You guys take care and y'all have a great Cheeto-rific day.